Hello there, friends, and welcome. Are you ready for a really fun story today? It's all about two best pals, the big, strong wind and the bright, happy sun, who had a very, very silly argument.
But wait, before we start, I've got a question for you. Who do you think is stronger? Is it the wind that goes whoosh, or the super bright sun that shines on us? What's your guess? Well, let's find out together in our story.
So our story starts on this beautiful, sunny day, but our two friends they weren't feeling so sunny. They were having a little disagreement.
That's right. The wind puffed out his chest and said in a super loud voice, "I am stronger than you!" But the sun just smiled back and said, "No, you're not. I am the strongest." Can you believe that? They just kept arguing and arguing. How silly!
So, instead of arguing forever, they decided to have a friendly contest to see who was really right. Ooh, a big challenge. This sounds like it's going to be fun. Right then, they saw a person walking down a road all wrapped up in a cozy shawl. "Aha, I've got it," said the sun. "Let's see which one of us can make that traveler take off his shawl. Whoever does it first is the winner." The wind thought that was a great idea, so the game was on.
The wind was so excited. Me first! Me first!" he yelled. He was just so sure he was gonna win. He thought, "Psst, this is gonna be easy peasy. I'll just blow that shawl right off him."
So the wind took a huge, deep breath, like bigger than any breath you've ever taken, and he blew with all his might. It was like a giant storm. The poor trees were wiggling and all the leaves were dancing around like crazy.
But hang on a second. What's this? The harder the wind blew, the colder the traveler felt. He thought, "Brr, it's getting so chilly out here." And what do you think he did? He hugged his cozy shawl even tighter. And tighter! Oh no! Wind! This isn't going as planned!
The wind huffed and he puffed, and he blew, but nope, nothing worked. The traveler just held onto that shawl tighter and tighter. Finally, the wind got all tired out and gave up. His turn was over. Okay, so the wind was all out of puff. It was the sun's turn. But the sun wasn't going to huff and puff at all. The sun had a totally different idea, a much quieter, gentler plan. You see, the sun didn't make a big, loud, scary noise like the wind did. Instead, it just peeked out from behind a fluffy cloud and smiled a gentle, warm smile all over the land.
And guess what? The traveler felt that wonderful warmth on his skin. "Ah, that feels so nice," he thought to himself. He wasn't feeling cold anymore, so he started to loosen his shawl just a little bit. And then the sun's smile got warmer and warmer and even warmer. Pretty soon, the traveler felt really hot. "Phew, it's warm now," he said. And just like that, he took his shawl completely off. Hooray! The sun did it. The sun was the winner.
So, the sun won the contest. But this story teaches us something really, really important. It's about a secret superpower that the sun knew how to use. So, what did we learn? Well, being all rough and pushy like the wind, that didn't work at all, did it? But a gentle, warm smile from the sun worked like magic. It means that being gentle and kind is often much more powerful than trying to force your way.
So what was the sun's secret superpower? It's so simple. Number 1, be gentle. Number 2, be warm and friendly. And number 3, be kind. That's a superpower that every single one of us can have, just like the sun. You can think about it like this. If you want your friend to play with you, what works better? Giving them a big push or a warm, friendly hug? A hug, right? Of course. Kindness and being gentle are the real superpowers. So, always remember, you have a superpower inside you, just like the sun. And my big question for you is, how will you be like the sun and use your kindness superpower today? Thanks for listening to our story. See you next time. Bye-bye.